I'm in the car because I want to show you something, and the car is related. So a little while ago, I heard somebody talking, and he was talking about me, but he may not have realized he was talking about me, but he said, well, one of you, or one of you guys, or something like that, he was talking about honking at people in traffic. And he said, one of you folks honks at people in traffic all the time, as if, like preemptively, a preemptive honk at traffic. And I was thinking about the fact that this person's talking about me, but it wasn't necessarily like a criticism. It was just an observation. And it's true, and I'm going to show you why and how I do that. In other words, I'm going to show you how that works. And I went back and I looked. I made a video about this way back in 2017. It was actually in the video itself that I discovered this. I had the idea, I tried it in the video, and it worked, and I've stuck with it ever since. The idea is, when you're at a red light and you're in traffic and you're waiting, and you're at a red light in line with a lot of people in front of you, right? And then the light up ahead goes green, and everybody's sitting in the line. In a best case situation, the light turns green and everybody notices it at the same time and goes all together. But as you and I and everyone knows, what really happens is the light turns green. Most people notice it, but one or two people in line who are at the red light are looking at their phone and they don't notice it. And so they sit there and everybody goes, and they're sitting there. Maybe they notice it a moment or two later and look up and go, but that's a couple people causing a delay, which has a concertina or a slinky type delayed reaction, or like a domino effect reaction back along the line of cars. And slowly one goes, then another goes, then another goes late, and then another goes late, and then another goes later. My approach, my discovery, my action, my method, if you will, is at every red light, when the light turns green, I give a short, friendly toot on the horn. It's just a quick little wake-up toot. It's just a little wake-up beep to let folks know, hey, it's time to go. The light just turned green. Everyone in the line hears it. Everyone looks up from whatever they're doing, sees the light's green, and starts going as soon as traffic allows them to do it. So I'm going to demonstrate that for you folks a few times. I'm going to show you what it's like. We're up at a red light here right now, so we're going to do it right now and try it out. This is a very busy intersection, University Drive and Sample, down here in my fair city. A lot of construction going on over to the right that you can't see. We're going to wait, and as soon as our light turns green, we're going to give it a little toot. In fact, I might give it a little toot when the green turn left arrow happens, and that's not even any of my business. That's not my lane. I'm not over there. But I might give them a friendly little toot when the light turns green, just to alert the folks over on that side that they can go now. We're going to see what happens. There's just a friendly little wake up, everybody. And look at that. Immediately, I know you can't see it because I'm not pointing the camera over there. Immediately, everybody in the left lane has started turning and going instantly. And wow, would you look at how many cars are getting through? Fantastic. Now, I'm only 3 cars back in this line, so this isn't a great demonstration because I'm obviously going to make it through this light no matter what. But when it turns green, I'm going to give it a little beep, a friendly little beep. Not an annoying beep, not a I'm angry beep, just a quick little boop to wake everybody up, even the people behind me. There it is. Everybody behind me gets a little wake up, and we get going. And this means that a lot more people are going to get through the light than would have been true. All right, so we're going to pull up here to this red light as well. We're at 31st Court. I'm on University. It's just going to be a friendly little wake up when the light turns green. I'm doing this for everyone else's sake, you understand? I'm not doing this for my sake. Hope you all realize that. All right, there it is. And we just give a little blast, and now suddenly everybody starts rolling all at the same time. That's how it should be, everybody. That is how traffic is supposed to work. All right, let's find ourselves another red light. We can try this again. I find myself in the strange situation of out here intentionally seeking out red lights in order to demonstrate to you fine folks my theory. All right, I'm about fourth in line here at this red light. There's about 5 or 6 in line over there on the far right. I'm going to watch that red light, and as soon as it goes, I'm going to give the friendly little go beep. There's about 8 or 9 cars total in these lines behind each lane. But a short little friendly blast when it turns green ensures that everybody in line gets to go. See, look at that. Everybody start moving. Just a friendly little go now. Some of you probably think this is the worst idea and the most annoying thing you've ever seen in the history of traffic. And if that's what you think or that's what you believe, I would like to hear from you. I would like to know your opinions and reasons why what I'm doing is ridiculous. Because I'm not saying that I'm 100% correct that this is the greatest idea and the perfect thing to do. All right, here's another red light. Now I'm at first in line at this red light, so I'm not gonna do this experiment on this light, because really, to demonstrate to you folks how good this works, I need to be a long way back. I need to be far back in the line to show you that we can make it through the line even if we're 7th, 8th, 9th in line at these lights. So after this traffic, there's a whole ton of traffic turning here at this intersection going that way, and I'm going to end up behind all of them, and I'm going to do my best to try not to catch a green light. I'm going to try to catch a red light, and I'm going to try to be at the back of the line of the red light, which is crazy to say that I'm actually intentionally trying to put myself in the worst traffic situation that anybody would ever not want to be part of. Multiple cars back at a red light. You're always trying to get the opposite of that, aren't you? Don't we always try to get either to the front of the line or to catch the green and not be stuck by a red? I'm doing the opposite today, but I'm doing it for you, my friendly viewers, and I'm doing it because I love you all, because you're the best. All right, there's a green light for the turn lane. Just to prove my point, the person in this black car over here, they're eating and they're looking down in their lap as they're eating. They're not really watching the light. I'm not going to give the friendly honk. I'm just going to wait. When this light turns green, I'm going to go, and we're going to see if the person in this black car to my left does their job and goes or not. Prove my point. All right, so now I'm doing the unthinkable. I'm moving over, and I'm going to start coasting, essentially going very under speed. There goes that black car. Finally got going after I slowed down a lot. What I'm trying to do is let some traffic by me so that I can catch a red light and be at the back of it. Now here's a good excuse for this. Coincidentally, somebody in a moped just pulled in front of me, and they're going all of about 15 miles an hour. So they're my excuse as to why I'm driving slow. It's because they're holding me up. That's it. They're holding me up. That's my excuse. Everybody's going slow. Nobody wants to go past me. Come on, guys, go around me. You're supposed to get in front of me for this red light. It's actually hard to force yourself to the back of a red light line, isn't it? All right, I'm gonna bring you back when I can get at the back of a red light traffic line. All right, we're coming up pretty soon here on the intersection with Atlantic, which is a major intersection on University here. And there is a red light up there. I'm sure it's probably not picking up on camera yet, but I can see it in the distance. It looks like we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9 cars back, but this is also a turn lane, so some of these cars are gonna turn and get out from in front of me. See if I can count how many cars back I am. I am 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th in line, something like that right now. I would not normally expect to make this light. It's not particularly long light. So as soon as that light turns green, and we'll know because we'll see the green turn left arrow first. In my town, turn lanes go first, that followed by the straight lanes. There's some cities I know that the straight goes first and then the turn goes second. Okay, there's the turn green. So as soon as the straight lane that I'm in goes green, I'm going to give it a friendly little blast that everybody will hear. It will cause everyone to look up from their phones and start rolling, just to give everyone a little wake up and be alert, a little blast, right? And by doing that, I should, here we go, green, honk. There we go. And it's interesting to see how many people's brake lights immediately go off when that happens. I think that they're so used to being caught reading and not going. Everybody hears that honk and it's like a reaction, a natural habit to just, oh, I better look up and pay attention, right? All right, well, I think I've made my point. I'm going to stop, intentionally get myself into red lights now. But if I get in a red light, I will continue to give the friendly honk when the light turns green, just to alert everybody at the light. It's time to get off your phone, stop playing Sudoku, stop playing Farmville. No, it's not the decade of Farmville anymore. I don't know what people do on their phones these days. What is the habit or game? I guess they're not playing Farmville. Sudoku, Warhammer 40,000. I don't know. You guys let me know what people do on their phones these days for gaming and fun. And I'm going to let this PT Cruiser in, because you don't see PT Cruisers very often anymore. Wow. All right. Yeah. PT Cruiser. Wow. So I'm going to go get some gas for the car, and then be heading back home for the rest of my day, having completed the journey of making my point and showing you how I get traffic moving when the red light turns green. Let me know what you think. Is it crazy? Is it illegal? Am I going to go to jail? Am I going to get road raged at by somebody? By the way, the cars are going right past me here because now I'm behind a bus. Light's green, but I'm behind a city bus who stopped to pick up some folks at the bus stop. So yeah, I will let you go. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate every single one of you for tuning in. Leave me a nice comment. Let me know that you're still here. Be sure that you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed, I wouldn't be surprised one bit. I think only about 25% of the people who watch these videos are subscribers. The rest of y'all found us on accident. But go ahead and click subscribe. You might like the channel. You might like the kind of stupidity we talk about here. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.